Hello everyone, welcome to the Mike from LA1 Network here on YouTube, and welcome back to the Oliver Everett Live Player Series here in NBA 2K12. If you guys saw his abysmal performance, all because he committed 5 turnovers, the announcer out of the teammate grade troll loved taking his teammate grade away because he keeps making mistakes. Well, it's my fault because I'm creating it. I'm playing the character, so now it's time for the pre-draft interviews, and let me tell you, I think we're gonna go very, very low. Very, very, very low. Yep, dead serious. Very low. Okay, let's see where he's going. So let's see who is the first team that wants his services. And it's being Washington. 18th? Seriously?
Thanks for taking the time to answer my questions. We're picking 18th in the upcoming draft and are very interested in what you bring to the table. All right, let's get to it. This next question is more how you feel about what we're doing here in Washington. Having recently traded away our former cornerstone in Gilbert Arenas, the franchise turned a new page in that we brought in a lot of very talented young guys, headlined by John Wall. With the group we have now, do you feel like you'd fit in?
Yeah, man, I do. I'm a young player. I'm gonna make some mistakes. With this roster, I won't be the only player in that situation, man. That's something that's really comforting to me. I love that your roster is packed with young guys who are hungry to win. That's the recipe for success and what I want to be a part of.
Good answer, Oliver.
Okay, last question. Do you feel pressure to be good right away in this league?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, these teams aren't drafting you to be a dead weight at the end of the bench. They want results, and I totally understand that. It's my responsibility to live up to those expectations, and I just hope I can do it.
Let's see what the answer is.
Great answers. I really think you'd fit in great with us. Here's hoping we're able to draft you with our pick.
Well, let's see who's next. The Knicks. Oh, I guess the scoring rebound got him.
Well played out there tonight. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the GM of the New York Knicks. We currently have the 17th pick in the draft and are narrowing down our list of draft targets. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions. Like LA, playing in New York is like playing under the microscope. Your every move in the court will be critiqued and analyzed by the fans who expect nothing less than a championship year in and year out. Beyond that, your every move off the court will be chronicled and fed to the public by the paparazzi. What I'm trying to ask is, are you ready for this? Is this a lifestyle you can feel comfortable living while still maintaining your full focus on the team?
I was raised different than most other kids with big aspirations. I get uncomfortable when the spotlight is cast on me in a negative light. I don't like being hailed by photographers when all I want is to get likes. I like to keep my personal life private. The New York lifestyle is just not for me.
Next question. If you were a GM, where would you draft yourself in this draft?
Oh boy.
Honestly, I don't care about any of that. I want to play for your team, whatever pick it is. To me, it's not about going number one or going in the lottery. I want to go to a team that is a great fit for me, and I definitely think you guys fit that bill for me. Definitely.
I appreciate your honesty answering my question. Best of luck to you in the draft.
So it looks like he may not be going to New York. It's a bummer. And uh-oh. Could we have a second attempt at Minnesota?
I know you just got done playing and probably want to catch a shower, so I'll keep this brief. I'm with the Timberwolves, and we're picking 20th in the upcoming draft. We love what we saw in you tonight. I want to ask you some questions to see how well you fit in with us. Question number 1. Minneapolis is truly a beautiful city, but are you aware of just how brutally cold the winters are? We have freezing cold, we have snow, we have it all. I've seen players walk in telling me that nothing can stop them, only to be defeated by the weather. The gosh darn weather. Can you deal with these types of adverse conditions?
You play the games indoors, right? Yeah, I don't see weather being a problem for me at all. Basketball is basketball. To me, weather has no part in it. My lifestyle is laid back. I don't see that affecting me in any way, shape, or form.
Sorry, I just want to check the time.
Interesting. Next question. This is a question we ask all our potential draftees, and I want you to answer it as honestly as possible. Where do you see your career going? What do you hope to achieve out of your career? Ultimately, what do you want your legacy to be?
Oh boy, you're gonna hear a lot of this one.
Me? I want to be the greatest of all time. If anyone answers you differently, well, they're either lying to you or they don't have the competitive fire to be great. I don't want to be great. I want to be the greatest. I want rings. I want MVP awards. All of those accolades. I want people to talk about me 50 years from now, and they will. Just watch, man. I've got the fire. I've got the drive. And you know what? I'm ready.
Wait, are they reusing?
Some interesting answers. Thanks again for your time.
Oh boy, it looks like we may have another wizard. So don't forget, later on we have one last Brit, and then we have another character from the good old US of A. So as you can see, Oliver is projected to go to Washington. So let's find out.
Good evening and welcome to the 2011 NBA Draft. Tonight marks the realization of a dream for the
Alright, I'm gonna let you guys watch this. Well, I'm just gonna...
many years of dedication and
So I'm gonna let you guys watch that so I can actually get something. I'll be right back.
For those of you watching on television in more than 200 countries and territories, and of course to all of our wonderful fans right here, thank you for joining us. I know the young men hoping to hear their names called tonight can't wait to compete against the best basketball players in the world. So let's get started. With the first pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Doug Martin from the University of Michigan. With the second pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Cliff Davis from the Ohio State University. With the third pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select Derek Gibson from the University of Tennessee. With the fourth pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Larry Douglas from the University of Florida. With the fifth pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Toronto Raptors select Nick Brown from Boston College. With the sixth pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Brad Mason from DePaul University. With the seventh pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Raymond Rice from the University of Illinois. With the eighth pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Aaron Dixon from the University of Kansas. With the ninth pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Bobcats select Eric Anderson from Louisiana State University. With the 10th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Sam Park from the University of Minnesota. With the 11th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors select George Turner from the University of Oklahoma. With the 12th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select Ricky Reed from Purdue University. With the 13th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select Dennis Jones from Stanford University. With the 14th pick in the 2011 NBA draft, the Houston Rockets.
Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm sorry. I had to get some extra soda for the Monday Night Raw tonight. Oh, damn it.
With the 15th pick in the 2011 NBA draft,
That's what I get. It's now gonna spray all over. Watch.
Lee McDaniel from the
So okay, the pick's coming up. So if is it the Wizards or is it gonna be the Timberwolves? Oh, what am I saying? We're gonna have another Wizard. So it looks like at this point it's either Austin Benjamin that's gonna be leaving, or will it be this guy? But for the time being, let's try it out. Let's try it out. So it's not gonna be Chuck Daniels. Here's Washington. Here it is.
In the 2011 NBA draft, the Washington Wizards select the 21-year-old shooting guard from England.
Yes, he has. Yes, just what I was afraid of. Well, Oliver's drafted to the Washington Wizards. I'm hoping that none of my characters go to Washington, just like this year, just like NBA 2K13. None of my characters got sent to Washington. That would have been disastrous. That would have been disastrous. So there you see it. There you see the billboard for Oliver, and it's all him in this brand shining new billboard for Oliver Everett. And there you see he will keep his 77. So I think this should just about do it for this episode. Come back next time as Oliver gets his debut against, I think, the Nets, of course, yeah. Come back next time as Oliver Everett takes on the New Jersey Nets, now the Brooklyn Nets. So see